Look around and see who's with you this morning and say to each other, you got your clock right. Thank you for being here. No, but really, go into a full-on appreciation for all the beings who are here today. Because as we develop a group soul, individuals who are intending to wake up to their real spiritual identity, and we come together to celebrate, to chant, to love, to pray, to meditate, something begins to happen. There's a field that develops among us. And the beautiful thing about the field, if anyone leaps, if anyone has an insight, it affects the whole field. And so with that in mind, look around and just be grateful for all these beings that have arrived, all the beings that are streaming in from around the world, who are creating centers of coherence all around the globe for such a time as this in human history, in which, as Elijah was saying, love is here to stay. The dynamic givingness of the Spirit, without any sense of withhold whatsoever, is here to stay and perpetually express itself, and we are all avenues of that. Now look at the being sitting right next to you. Look at that being and say, oh my God, out of over 7.5 billion people, in all of our karmic propensities, we're sitting next to each other. And we've got something to say to each other. You're brilliant. You are luminous. There's power in you. There is joy in you. The mark of success is all over you. You have already won. And the Spirit is flooding your life with more good than you can imagine, that you may share if you take the dare to be the great you. Listen, let's change the world for the better. Together, in the here and now. And so it is. Amen. Give up that hug, give up that handshake, whatever it is. And feel absolutely certain that what you have entered into, oh, you still talking? Okay, go ahead. Don't mind me. A few addresses were changed over there. Somebody borrowed $1 from somebody back there. Look at you smiling. Look around at each other and just feel that dynamic. So what you have successfully have done, and what you're in the process of doing since the moment you walked across that campus and came into the sanctuary, is that you are shifting your vibrational address. The theme of the month, for those of you who were here last week, is your journey to your real or true or authentic vibrational address. We know that our authentic vibrational address is the celestial light, the fire of all creation that exists within every being that is, period. That our real vibrational address is in the realm of ever-expanding good, unfolding dynamic good. Our real vibrational address is excellence, it's beauty, it's light, it's love, it's abundance, it's poise, it's confidence. All of these magnificent qualities is our real address. We're on a journey to that vibrational address. Our vibrational signature is created through our chronic perceptions and thoughts and conversations and that which we are, and conclusions that we make about life. That becomes our vibrational signature. And so that when you check out your life and you check out your beliefs, you check out your perceptions, you check out your conversations that you have throughout the course of the day, chronically, ultimately that leads to your signature by which you are known by the universal law of mind in action. You heard last week, we talked a little bit about Norman Cousins, who would heal himself through laughter. That different times during his life when he was faced with terminal diseases and degenerative diseases, he would laugh himself to life. He would rent DVDs of the Three Stooges and things of that particular nature and just create all kinds of humor so that his body would begin to produce the tonic chemicals for him to heal his body temple. I can remember a number of years ago, it was told to Ricky and I that there was a woman who had brain cancer, and that when her family came to say goodbye to her and they didn't think she was going to make it through the night, one of the practitioners took a CD player and put on the CD, I Found a Deeper Love, and let it play all through tonight, continue. And when the lady woke up the next day, she walked out of the hospital and never went back. Her brain tumor disappeared. There was a shift in her vibrational address by the vibration that she was surrounding herself with over and over and over again that transcended the people saying goodbye to her, that you could never be healed, etc. You are here to shift your vibrational address. If you think of yourself not merely as flesh and blood, if you think of yourself not merely as what has occurred to you in your past, if you think of yourself not merely where you were born and who your parents were, but you begin to consider yourself as a vibration. You are a vibrational being. Say that, I'm a vibrational being. I am made of vibrations. I am a vibrational being. I am made of vibrations. And so as you look upon yourself in that context, rather than merely flesh and blood, then you'll be more aware of the vibration and the frequencies that you are releasing throughout the course of the day, through conversation, through word, through what you're feeling and what you are holding on to from moment by moment by moment. You are here to open yourself up to ultimately, as that woman did, playing that CD over and over and over again. She actually didn't play it. Someone played it for her. She was unconscious. Her vibration was changed. What we want to do is to normalize the miraculous. Say, I want to normalize the miraculous. I'm willing to normalize the miraculous. Miracles are normal in my life. Now, a miracle is an instant demonstration of truth. It is something that already exists, but the context has not been large enough for it to enter in. And so you are saying in substance, I'm ready to make the miracles the normal part of my life. That is, you're going to, one, wake up every single day with a sense of awe and wonder that you are alive already. A sense of awe and wonder, I am alive, I exist, I'm alive, I exist. And then you're going to plan for a surprise. That's the vibration you want to hold. You want to be in planning for a surprise. You know how it is when you hear someone has planned a surprise for you? You're not supposed to know about it, but somebody opened their mouth and they've told you about it anyway. You don't know exactly where it's coming, when it's going to happen. Is it going to be when you get home? Is it going to be at the office? Are they going to invite you to a restaurant? You don't know what's going to, but you know it's in the air. You can feel it. And so you're vibrationally planning for it some kind of way. You're available to it. You're happy. You're open, if you like surprises. Now, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you want to do, of course, you go into your field of gratitude and thanksgiving, but you enter into the space of awe and wonder and let your body begin to plan for a surprise. You're normalizing miracles here. Something good is about to happen. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know who it's coming through. I don't know when it's going to happen. But I'm ready for my glad surprise, baby. This is a vibration. This is a vibration that you're living from. You must come to understand, two, I'm giving points. Why am I doing that? Okay, so where's coming? Two, that all of life is for you. All of life is for you. And the only thing that is hindering life from expressing through you are your own doubts. That's the only thing against you, are your own doubts. So when you consider doubts, you consider this. Doubts are denying omnipresence using beliefs that stink. That is what doubts means. Denying omnipresence using beliefs that stink or stymie, if you don't like the word stink. So listen, so all of life's before you. It's your own doubting that's preventing the miraculous from taking place in your life. You are denying the omnipresence. That which is everywhere in its fullness and by means of you is seeking to express itself, and you're using certain beliefs that are stymieing that. So when you begin to lift your vibration, and you wake up, thank you, I'm grateful, oh my God, something good is going to happen, immediately you'll begin to see the doubts and the beliefs that you're holding that's preventing the cosmic expression of God from expressing through you. You'll begin to see it. You begin to feel it, and you begin to see it. You'll hear the egoic structure begin to say, oh, good things never happened to me. You begin to hear the egoic structure of what conclusions you already have about life. There's not enough good to go around. This good always happens to other people. there's a scarcity of good things occurring. It's already happened to somebody else. It can't happen to me. It can't happen to me again. You'll begin to hear the beliefs that are denying omnipresence. The beliefs that are denying omnipresence. So when you hear doubt, you're hearing deny omnipresence, using beliefs that stymie or stink. Say, I'm releasing all doubts. That life is for me. I'm releasing all doubts that life is for me. And I am shifting my vibrational address. And it's happening right now. And then you add the awareness that you exist for one purpose. You exist for God's personal expression. You exist to express the presence of God. You exist for God's self-expression. Say that. I exist for God's self-expression. So catch it. You're waking up. I'm so grateful that I exist. I'm in wonder and awe. There's a surprise happening. I can feel it in the air. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know who it's coming through. I don't know what's going to happen. But my body is preparing itself for a wonderful surprise. Secondly, as I begin to proclaim that it's happening, I'll notice the doubts. The only thing that's stopping the miracle are your doubts. It's the only thing. There's a belief here that's denying omnipresence in my life. I notice the belief. I notice it, and I begin to bracket it, put it to the side, and proclaim its opposite. Proclaim the truth. Good is always happening to me. So much good is always happening to me, I can't stand it. Why is good always happening to me? Why do things always work out well for me? Why do I have so much money? Why? Why does it come from unexpected sources? You look at the belief, and then you begin to speak into the vibration of that which is seeking to express through you. You're not making this happen. You're removing your doubts. Hear that? You're not making anything happen. You're not making water wet. You're just drinking. You're just removing the doubts. I wonder if this water's supposed to be good. I don't know. I doubt. They told me that water was, I don't know. There's nothing preventing this water from going into your throat except for your own doubt that it's going to quench the thirst. Life is for you. The only thing that's preventing is your own doubts. And then when you come to an awareness that you're existing for God's self-expression, it opens up a release and a surrender. I exist for God's self-expression. What is God? God is intelligence. What is God? God is love. What is God? God is beauty. What is God? God is life. What is God? God is abundance. God is joy. God is loveliness. I exist for God's self-expression. I don't have to make anything happen. I am dissolving my doubts. Then you come to another awareness that God knows you as itself. You are God's beloved. God knows you as self. However, God's law knows you as you think you are. You follow that? God knows you as itself. But the law of God knows you as you know yourself. And so if there's self-loathing, if there's fear, doubt, worry, if there's not enough consciousness, then the law knows you as you know yourself, while God is knowing you as you, which means the moment the doubt is removed, the presence of God as you resurges and expresses itself. It's never been hurt, harmed, or endangered in any way. It's never suffered any loss, never suffered any limitation. There's nothing wrong with it. It's totally and complete. It has just been under the vibration of the misuse of the law knowing you as you know yourself consciously and unconsciously. So now you're shifting your vibrational address. You are proclaiming, yes, I exist. I am so grateful that I exist. There's a surprise about to happen. I can feel it in my bones. I am no longer denying omnipresence with limited beliefs. I exist for God's self-expression, and now the law knows me as God knows me. My life is the life of God. I'm one with the Spirit of the living God, and every area of my life is lived overflowing the previous paradigm of who and what I thought I was in that instant. There is an overflow of more good than we could possibly imagine. Everyone rise up in this moment, stand up. Shake everything off. Just let your bodies get into this. Hold your hands up in this way. And we're going to release a signal to the universal presence. Say, I am ready. I am able. I am open. I am capable of accepting and expressing the miraculous. I am available to the miraculous. I'm normalizing miracles in my life. I'm available to more good than I've ever imagined. I'm overjoyed that I'm alive. I'm in bliss that I'm alive. I'm so grateful that I'm alive. And there's a surprise going on. Something good is happening. I am prepared for the surprise. It's happening through me right now. Inhale. Suspend the breath right there around the vibration of surprise and gratitude. Release. Inhale. Wrap your attention around one thing you're grateful for. Release the thing, but hold the vibration of gratitude. Release. And just be with me for a moment. Close your eyes. Consider something you're grateful for. And feel how it makes you feel. How it makes you feel. You're grateful. Now release the thing or the condition, but hold on to the feeling. Just the feeling without the condition. So that your field is one of gratitude. If anything has ever brought you to a moment of awe, bring that into your awareness. Let the thing go, but keep the feeling of awe and wonder. We have awe, wonder, and gratitude. If you've ever been aware that something good was about to happen, somebody was giving you a surprise, you knew something good was about to happen, you didn't know when it was going to happen, but you remember that feeling of joyful expectation, let the thing go, but feel into the joyful availability. So here we have gratitude, wonder, awe, and joyful availability, all happening now. Inhale. Suspend the breath around those qualities right now. Just suspend this, just hold the breath right there and let it build up. We are normalizing the miraculous. Release. Now feeling into the vibration of gratitude, feeling into the vibration of wonder, awe, surprise, without attachment to anything. You're not attaching it to anything. Just the feeling itself. Now you can say, repeat after me, I'm available, to more good than I can imagine. I'm available, to mighty miracles. I'm available, to pure bliss. I'm available, to all things working together for my good. I'm available to intense prosperity. Radiant opulence. Dynamic health. Joyful well-being. Radiant strength. Confidence. Beauty. Intelligence. And it's happening right now. I feel it in my bones. Inhale. Some of you still have your hands up. Give them a rest for just a second. Just shake everything out. We're on a journey to our true vibrational address. Our vibrational address is the realm of ever-expanding good, which is another name for heaven, constantly unfolding to our greater yet to be. We're shifting our vibrational address. We've come to know today already that we are to wake up with the great sense of wonder and awe, even when we don't feel like it. We're invited in anyway, and that we feel into the vibratory frequency of a surprise. Something good's about to happen. I can feel it in my bones. We become aware that all of life is for us. Say, all of life is for me. All of life is for me. We become aware that all of life is for us. The only thing that inhibits it is our own doubt. In other words, we don't have to make anything happen. We're releasing doubt. That's our work. Doubt is being dissolved every time we pray, every time we meditate, every time we vision, every time we have insight. We're releasing doubt. Doubt is the barrier between us and the miracle. Doubt. We're not doubting anymore. Our doubt doesn't have any power over us. Why? Because we're coming to an awareness that we exist for God's self-expression. Say, I exist for God's self-expression. And we enter into the last point, which is God knows us as itself. We're the image and likeness, the spiritual power, the spiritual substance of the presence of God. But universal law states that the law knows us as we think ourselves to be. Yes. Why does that happen? Because God cannot make automatons or robots. The law provides the conditions necessary to give us feedback that we may discover ourselves, make higher and higher choices, have ever-expanding awareness, that we're able to say, my life is the life of God, and I know it. You see? My life is the life of God, and I know it. Now, hands back up. Hold them out. You're catching. You're available. Heart open. Heart open. No slumping, no slouching, no crossing of the arms right now. We're available. Now, I want you to see yourself waking up in the morning and standing like this. Before you even go to your place to meditate or pray, you're standing like this. Your body posture, your body is putting you into a state of receptivity. All of this that I'm speaking about is your practice. We know the power and the presence and the love of God is everywhere. We know God does not deny itself nor compromise its own nature. We know God does not change up on itself. Therefore, it's up to us to remove all doubt that the presence that is never an absence can give and shine and express totally and completely as it always is, but shine through us, for we are existing as its self-expression, you see? So with our hands up, say, I am overjoyed to be alive. I'm so happy to be awake. I am grateful that I exist. I'm grateful that I exist. My vibrational address is high. It's the Spirit of the Most High. I feel it in my bones. And I'm waiting to be surprised by the universe. It's happening now. Somebody shout about it. Somebody celebrate about it. Feel it in your bones. Feel it in your bones. We're shifting our vibrational address. 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 Okay, now you can be seated. Your body is now in tune with the message. Your emotional body, your mental body, your physical body, your subtle bodies are now in tune with the message that's being broadcast from the center of all creation. I am what thou art what I am. Your bodies are now in tune with the vibratory frequency of the ground upon which you're standing is holy, because you're standing there. The kingdom of heaven is at hand because it's unfolding good. The kingdom of God is within, for your consciousness is immense eternal and infinite. The kingdom of God is within you. And so doubt is being removed. So that every time you notice it, you'll notice it. It has an interesting coarse, a thick feeling. You're able to notice the doubt, and then you place your attention on the doubt, and you start to watch it dissipate because it can't sneak up on you anymore. It starts to dissipate. And then you help in its dissipation by coming to an awareness of, I'm not making anything happen here. I'm not making anything happen. All I'm doing is removing the doubt. It's all I'm doing. Doubts deny omnipresence, using beliefs that stink or stymie. I'm dissolving those beliefs now. It is done unto me as I believe. That's the law. God knows me as I know myself, but the law says it's done unto me as I believe. And so I'm releasing all beliefs to the contrary of God's self-expression through me. Feel into the quietude this truth of your being. You have touched gratitude. You've touched appreciation for your existence. You have touched the feeling, there's something good about to happen. I can feel it. It's happening now. You've touched and perhaps teased into expression what your doubts sound like. And then you've answered your own question of your own existence. You exist for God's self-expression. The presence of God is not anthropomorphic. It's a presence that's never an absence, constantly expressing itself. You exist for its expression. And the presence of God knows you clearly. The presence of God's universal law knows you as you know yourself. So you're on a journey to your authentic vibrational address, that you may anchor it on earth during this time of human history where you are so needed for the unfolding of the group soul of humanity. All across the world, there are stages of consciousness. Some at survival, some at adaptation, some at transformation, some at dissolution because old structures don't work anymore, so they're dissolving for an emergence of something new. All those stages of consciousness are on the planet at the same time. And you get to participate. You're at the stage where you get to participate in your own transformation. You're on the cutting edge of the evolution of the species, creating vibrational high tide for everyone to choose again from a higher frequency. And so you ask yourself, as you leave the sanctuary and go off into your day, is what I'm about to say, is it going to help anchor me in my real vibrational address? Is it going to help someone else anchor in their real vibrational address? Or is it going to cause dissonance? Is what I'm about to do going to anchor me in a higher vibrational address? Or is it going to cause dissonance? We ask to gain clarity so that we're constantly choosing from the highest place we can see any given moment. Choose ye now whom you shall serve. The presence of God or doubt. The presence of God or worry? The presence of God or fear? Separation, hate, scarcity, not enoughness. Choose ye this day. And just as that practitioner put that CD, I Found a Deeper Love, into that woman's CD and played it, you get to consciously surround yourself with affirmation, music, message, high conversation, shifting your address so that that which the world says is incurable, the human condition, you will rise above it and shine and glow. As you're feeling into the sacred silence, continue to embrace the deep sense of gratitude and thankfulness you have for merely existing. The sense of awe and wonder at existence itself. As your vibrational address is shifting, you perhaps hear that even before you ask, there's an answer coming. It's matching your frequency. It's matching the frequency of gratitude. It's matching the frequency of bliss. It's matching the frequency of gratefulness and sheer appreciation. It's matching the frequency of wonder and awe. Oh, we enter into this space now. Come with me. We enter into this space now. We enter into this space, oh, of such gratitude, of such thanksgiving and pure appreciation, that incrementally and suddenly our perception changes. Whereas we were seeing through a glass darkly, our inner perceptual windows are being cleansed by the feeling tone of gratitude, and we're beginning to see the presence of God face to face, recognizing the presence of God everywhere. Every square inch of all creation is saturated with infinitude. The infinite nature of the Spirit that can't be measured nor compromised in any way. We begin to recognize this. And we begin to feel now a deep and pure sense of unity with life itself. Life itself, God itself, joy itself, beauty itself, intelligence itself, abundance itself, opulence. We begin to feel these qualities pressing in and upon us, and this word is now serving as a law of elimination to all doubt. The floodgates are thrown wide open, and all of the power and all of the presence and all of the love and joy, oh, it's found an outlet. It's called us. Oh, in this deep sense of unity, the word that is spoken is a law unto itself that only knows its own fulfillment. Spoken with the authority given us, authority of one's knowing that all that there is God. Spoken with the authority of a fiery faith and conviction. The word is spoken. Will you be whole? Will you be whole? Will you be whole? Every organ, action, and function of the body temple is now hearing the message of wholeness and is aligning itself now under the frequency and the vibration of well-being, strength, vitality, vigor, renewal, regeneration, resurrection. It's all happening right now. Mental body, emotional body, physical body, body of our affairs, all under the vibrational aegis of excellence, well-being. Will you be whole? Yes. Will you be whole? Yes. Will you be whole? Yes. Into the vibration of wholeness, I speak the dynamic word of prosperity. It's all right to be prosperous. It's all right. You're demonstrating God's expression through you. It's all right. Will you be whole? Yes. Will you be whole? Yes. Will you be whole? Yes. The word is spoken for dynamic intelligence to flow through us as direct knowing. It's all right. It's all right to be wise. It's all right for transforming knowledge to flow through you. It's all right for clarity to triumph over confusion. It's all right. And it's happening right now. Oh, the word is spoken for each of us that we may be free. Feel into that. Ricky Beebe, help them feel into it.
Namah Shivaya Haro. Om Namah Shivaya Haro. Om Namah Shivaya Haro. Om Namah Shivaya Haro. God is here and God will guide me home. God is here and God will guide me home. Love is here and love will lead me home. Oh, love is here and love will lead me home. Om Namah Shivaya Haro. Om Namah Shivaya Haro. You clear my mind, you clear my heart, prepare the day for me. Create a joy forevermore. Is Om Namah Shivaya. Oh, Om Namah Shivaya Haro. Om Namah Shivaya Haro. God is here and God will guide me home. Oh, God is here and God will guide us home.
Take the hand of the being sitting right next to you. feel the power of prayer, power of an awareness that is free from doubt, being amplified right here in this sanctuary. So all that remains is a conviction that life is for us and that there is nothing against us.